All right, girls, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Welcome to tonight's team call. It is Wednesday, June 15th, and I am Corrina Mayo, your founder and CEO of Team Living Healthy and Fit. I'm super excited about all the momentum that our team has been gaining lately and all the new blood that we have on the team and everybody's excitement to push forward and to share the opportunity of coaching and to share the opportunity of leading a healthier lifestyle and finding some balance in life with other people. That makes me so excited that each of us is doing our part to just inspire one more person each day to lead a healthier lifestyle and to share our journey with them, to know that they can make changes themselves. I'm really excited for Corrina to be our guest host tonight. She is killing it. She has been on her weight loss journey for a couple years now. She has shed 70 pounds and kept that off. And she's doing an amazing job moving forward with her own personal journey. So I'll tell you a little bit more about her in just a second. Right now, I want to congratulate some of our girls moving forward this month so far. I would like to give a big shout out to Christy Leverett. Is that how you say it? Woo woo. Did I say it right? Okay, cool. So Christy Leverett is at Success Club 4, and she will be an active Emerald tomorrow morning. So I'm really excited to announce her promotion. And she's been a coach, you guys, for like 2.5, 3 weeks. 3 weeks? Well, I guess, yeah, like 3 weeks because her Shakeology is getting ready to auto ship next week. So yeah, 3 weeks. In 3 weeks, she went Emerald. So I'm super excited for her. She's having people that are very close to her join in this journey and inspiring them just to get started on a little bit healthier path for themselves as well. So I'm really excited for you, girl. Great job. Alicia Lutman is at Success Club 2. Again, one of our coaches for only about 2.5 weeks. So I'm super excited for you, girl, inspiring somebody to make some changes. We have Marguerite at Success Club 2 so far for the month. Whoop, whoop. And we've got Eva Pack at Success Club. Oh, you're at 4, but it doesn't say 4 yet. So, and Christy's only shows 0. So the Coach Online office must be behind. So I'm going off of what it's telling me. But Eva Pack is also at Success Club 2. So great job, you guys. That means we have what so far for the month, if we go off of my 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, that's 8 lives. 8 lives already this month in 15 days that we have inspired to take that leap of faith and move forward. That's not including the people that are buying programs or maybe signing up with club and changing their lives that way. So great job, you guys. Way to inspire somebody and way to move forward and share your passion with other people. So that leads me into our guest speaker for tonight. And Corrina is my husband's aunt, so I have gotten to know her very well over the last 11 years. And her and I have become much closer over the last about 3 years, I would say. And we got even closer when we went to Tony Robbins back in March, and we went to Florida and we did our girls thing and did the UPW, which was amazing. And we all walked on fire together, which was really cool and had an amazing experience. And I have such an appreciation for this woman that's going to speak tonight. So I hope that you all are ready to be inspired and to listen up, because this woman in front of you has been through a lot. She has carried a lot of weight on her shoulders for a very long time because of a very toxic environment that she grew up in. She grew up in a very abusive household, and she's carried that with her pretty much her entire life. And just in the last few years, she's starting to break those barriers down and move forward. And I can't tell you enough how proud I am of her for facing those fears. So many people would just keep living a life that they're not happy with, being depressed, not feeling good about themselves, maybe overeating to stay away from the pain or to try and hide the pain. And she's tackling those head on. It's taking her in stride, and she's doing it day by day. But I'm so incredibly proud of you, Corrina. You could have taken the quick fix. You could have taken an easier way out, but you're choosing to make yourself happier and to face all of that you've been carrying with yourself. And in the process, like this last month, you have so many people that you have been inspiring. I can't, like, there was like 100 and something comments on your before and afters, and like 200 and something likes, wasn't there? Like 200 and something likes, and then you had over 100 comments. Like, that is incredible. You know, that's 100 people that you have at least that you're getting engagement with and you're inspiring and that are following your journey. So I think it's amazing that you're allowing yourself to be vulnerable. I think it's amazing that you're putting your story out there and you're willing to share that with others, because that's going to inspire somebody else to make changes. And I guarantee that with what you have gone through, there's probably at least one person out of all those people that didn't think that they could go another day, or that they weren't going to make it another day, or that they couldn't get out of bed because they just felt so sorry for themselves and were going through so much. So big hats off to you for allowing yourself to be vulnerable and to share that with people and inspire them and share your journey. So I am going to go ahead and leave it up to you, girl. I'm excited to hear what you're going to share with us tonight. And again, big congratulations on all your success in the last, I would say this year in general, but really in the last 30 to 45 days, you really started to put yourself forward again, put yourself first again. And I'm really proud of you for that.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have decided, can you guys hear me okay? Yeah, okay. I have decided to talk about consistency, because this is probably my biggest, huge struggle in life. It's consistency in anything. And I know that lack of consistency in my business and my fitness goals is what puts me at the back end of the game. So it's time to learn about consistency. I figure the best way to learn about it is to talk about it. So that's what I decided to talk about tonight. So that's what I'm going to roll with. Consistent actions create consistent results. We're not born with a consistent behavior. This is something that we all must learn. And nowadays, it's very easy to forget how long someone's story takes. It takes a person a long time to reach their fitness goals, their business goals, by being consistent. But with social media and television today, we see instantaneous results. There's their before picture, there's their after picture. We don't know how long it took them to get from point A to point B. We have a upline coach, Corey, has become very successful, and her upline coach, Kelly Hanner, who's a huge success. We look at her and go, well, holy crap, I'm not there. Why am I not there? Well, how long did it take Kelly and Corey both to be consistent day to day to earn their respectable incomes and to be where they are today? We don't stop and think about it because we don't see it. We didn't see that whole journey because it's all right there in front of us. Poof, Kelly is making all this money. I'm not making that much money. What the heck am I doing wrong? So because of social media, we think that it just happened, boom, overnight. It's not what we do once in a while that shapes our lives. It's what we do consistently. Tony Robbins, who has been a huge motivator for me. Pay attention to him. He's a pretty smart guy. It's been said that it takes 21 days to form a habit. However, new studies have shown it actually takes 66 days of repetition behavior to become and stay consistent in any behavior. A 20-minute workout, 20 minutes of reading personal development, 20 minutes of reaching out to people, 20 minutes to do meditation a day for 66 days will create a habit and consistency. So forget the 21 days that we all think it's going to take. We need to triple that. According to Charles Duhigg, who is the author of The Power of Habit, habits are not born. We create. Every bad, good, or insignificant habit starts with a psychological pattern. The pattern is called a habit loop. The first step is a trigger that tells your brain to let a certain behavior unfold. The second step is the behavior itself, or the routine it creates. The third step is the reward, or something that your brain likes and helps it remember the habit loop in the future. Once we've formed habits, whether they're good or bad, they're hard to break because many times we forget we're doing them. We become slaves to our habits. They become inhibitors, and some have the power to control our lives. Overeating, letting our emotions get to us, or just being lazy watching television. It's a habit. All it takes to form a habit, good or bad, is 66 days. And this, I love this quote. Hello, my name is consistency. I make it happen day in and day out. You might know my good friend, success. We're always hanging out. Says a lot to me. So if you're consistent, you'll be successful. How do we go about curing our lacks of consistency or discipline? The number one way is to care more than normal and more than necessary about your results. So give more care to your results and hopefully you'll get there. But you have to care more than normal about them. Stop giving yourself permission to stop caring about your goals. We all do it. I do it. Oh, I can eat that cookie. It'll be all right. And one cookie leads to two cookies lead to 3 cookies, and then later maybe have some ice cream. Allow yourself to celebrate your smallest wins, and soon you will celebrate your large wins and build your confidence and consistency along the way. 5 ways to become more consistent. Number 1, determine your goals and focus on the positive. Example, I will weigh 140 pounds by December 31st. I will be a diamond coach by December 31st. So look at the positive side of it, not, well, I need to lose blah, blah, blah pounds, or I need to do this to become a diamond. Say it is. Number 2, list the reasons why you want to reach this goal. Example, I'll feel better, I'll be healthier, I'll inspire others to do the same, I'll have a larger income and be closer to retirement from a job I hate. Number 3, identify likely obstacles. Example, your own feelings. I'm tired. I work on the computer all day. My eyes are tired. I don't want to work on the computer when I get home. I've been doing it for over 8 hours. One little cookie won't hurt. Don't let your emotions decide for you anymore. Be the decision. Don't let your feelings get in the way. Number 4, develop new behaviors. The only way you change desire is changing what you give attention to. Example, I don't want to read, I want to watch TV. No, stop. Read for 30 minutes and soon you will desire reading over the television just by being consistent. Number 5, stay focused. Don't allow others to influence you. Sure, you want to have that ice cream, but will it help you reach your goals? Sure, you want to watch half-hour television show, but will it help you reach your goals? Is there a healthier option? Read for 30 minutes personal development, do 20 minutes of reach outs. And then I have assigned everyone some homework. Set 10 goals, small goals, goals that you plan to reach in the next 30 days. Put them on your calendar, even if it's something small, like I really want to get my car washed and I'm going to do it in the driveway. Or there's a bill that I've been kind of putting off and I really need to pay. Or maybe you need to weed your garden. So whatever those 10 goals are, keep them small, keep them reachable. And then once they're accomplished at the end of that 30 days, treat yourself to something small. Maybe get a manicure, maybe buy yourself a really cute tank top that you've been looking forward to. And when you get to reward yourself, it will help you want to reach more goals. And pretty soon you'll be setting goals that are larger than you think you can obtain because you've met your small goals. There's a difference between interest and commitment. When you're interested in doing something, you do it only when it's convenient. When you're committed to doing something, you decide no excuses, only results. So that's what I have. So how do you guys stay committed? How do you guys stay on task? I would love to hear from some of you guys how you are staying successful and committed, because that's my biggest lack.
Anybody feel like sharing?
I'll share.
Awesome.
I find that when I am with a success partner or in my group, I tend to do better. I had no problem getting up this morning with our morning group. I knew you guys were looking for my text. I was looking for yours. When I'm left to my own devices, I lack self-discipline, and it's terrible. When I'm alone on the weekends with my kids and I'm out of my house, I'm out of my routine, it's terrible. I like to be in my routine. I like to, check in with our team pages, and I find that when I run challenge groups, I'm better with that because I want to be a leader. I want them to look at me as a leader. So I'm giving my all. But I find when I'm partnered up with people or someone, that's when I do best.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing, Lori. Anybody else? No? Marguerite, what helps keep you? Come on, girl, you're not shy. Hold on, you're muted.
I knew you were gonna call me. Like when you're sitting in class, you're like, please don't call me, please don't call me. I could feel it. I'm like, she's totally gonna call me out right now. No, honestly, like Lori just said, the challenge group really keeps me on task. Because I know that, they're looking for me as a lead, and they're looking for me to, set the example for them. And I post I guess an assignment every day for everyone in my group. So I know I have to post that assignment, and then also I reply to it myself, obviously, too. So that definitely keeps me on task. And then, I give them extra points if they post one of their meals and stuff like that. So I do the same, obviously, and it really helps. I can't ask them, take a picture of your meal plan or meal prep, but I'm not doing the same. So it definitely keeps me on task. And then, now this thing, with my brother, I can't expect him to work out every day if I'm not doing it either. So we kind of have that going, between us, because I was slacking a little bit. It's just, it's summer and you want to be outside and busy and in the yard. You make every excuse, and I'm like, oh, it's, I got to work out now. But now it's okay, well, I can't get on him for not doing it if I'm not doing it. So that makes a big difference, and I feel so much better. So that's good. But, I just, I kind of make it a point to, I watch a lot of videos just from a lot of different coaches, because I think everyone has something different to offer. And, a lot, I know you just posted one recently. It was Scotty Hobbs and about the sacrifices you have to make. And that one really stuck with me because, we're all busy. We all have busy lives, and it's not an excuse. It's just not an excuse. Everyone's busy. Everyone has kids. Everyone has jobs. Everyone's busy. So I've just stopped saying that I'm busy and using that as an excuse, and just saying, well, if I don't sleep much tonight, I don't sleep much tonight. But it's working, things are going well. So I just kind of keep that in the back of my mind. It's a sacrifice now for a payoff later, and that's what I tell myself. So
awesome. Thank you for sharing.
For sure.
I think that you both bring up really great points. Lori was talking about the group text that we have going. Tatiana and I had a conversation last week, and the only time that works well for her, because she's a stay-at-home mom and the baby gets needy, or she gets drawn into, I have to get the dishes done, or I have to do laundry, or all these different things need to be done. She feels like she's constantly pulled in different directions. and the best time for her to do it was in the morning. And I myself was trying to get up in the morning too. So we decided to start this group text. You are all welcome to join in that group text. We can add anybody that's not already in that text, and we are all getting up between 5 and 5:15. We just, like when we get off this call, each of us will text each other, this is what I'm going to work on first thing in the morning, whether it's your workout or you're going to work on your power hour or anything with your business, whatever your tasks are for the next day, so that you know when you wake up at 5:15, you have a plan of action. There is no, well, I'm just going to get up and kind of mosey around the house. You're either going to do your miracle morning, you are going to do your reaching out and power hour, or you're going to go get your workout done. That way we all know. And then we all text each other. And then, like Lori said, we're all looking for each other to be there. And you know, if you want to hit snooze, you're like, shit, they're going to be waiting for me to text. And I can't be the only one that doesn't text back. So I have to get up. And the last 2 mornings, my husband freaking pooped out on me, and I could have snuggled right back in because he didn't get out of bed, but I didn't. I came right down here to my computer. I allowed myself to wake up for about 30 minutes and did some work, and then I went down and got my workout in. So having that accountability makes a huge difference, which leads me to not only the accountability of your challenge groups, but it is so important to have a success partner, you guys. Find somebody who matches your personality, who's in a similar space that you are as far as your business and has similar goals to where they want to go. Okay? And that is going to be a game changer in keeping you accountable and keeping that group thing going to keep pushing one another. Because if one of you drops off, you know that the other one's going to be like, hey, like, this is what you said you wanted. If you want this, if you want to retire your shitty job, if you want to replace your full-time income, if you want to earn 6 figures, you're going to have to work for it. That shit isn't going to fall in your lap. This isn't the lottery, guys. This is a business. So you're going to have to put the work in, right? So making that point to have that accountability partner, sure, it sucks. I'll be honest. The Monday morning, I did not get up. I didn't have a phone. Prime example of why this works for me. I didn't have a phone because my phone broke on Saturday, and I knew that I wouldn't be able to text. Snooze, right? And so every time you hit snooze, if you have not read Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod, I strongly recommend it, because every time you hit snooze, you are snoozing on your life. If you want something big in life, you cannot keep hitting snooze. You've got to get yourself up and get motivated and embrace and be appreciative that you have this life and start living it. So, and I'm guilty, you guys. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I am guilty to hitting snooze every once in a while. But having that text in the morning has been a game changer. And it's so awesome to see other people that want to get up and help you create that consistency in your life. You know, because doing it first thing in the morning, for a lot of people, it doesn't allow you, especially when you're working a full-time job and you have a family at home. Oh, I can do it after the kids go to bed, or, oh, I can do it later. And then later comes and it's 9:30, 10 o'clock. And like, Corrina, you've stared at a computer all day. You are done with it. You know, that's the last thing that you want to do. But it's also the first thing that you want to do because you want to quit your job. So it's a struggle. You really want to do it, and then you probably beat yourself up thinking about all the things you should have been doing instead of laying in bed, relaxing or whatever. So then you never really get to enjoy anything. You don't get to really enjoy relaxing because you're beating yourself up. You don't get to enjoy work because that sucks. So creating that consistency and habit and change takes time. Corrina mentioned that the new studies show 66 days. Something that I heard recently was it does take 21 days to create the new habit, but it's the weeks after that put that habit in place. The first 21 days, you're actually breaking that cycle and creating a new one, but it's actually days 21 through 30 that you are actually implementing that new habit to continue to be a habit. And I'm sure whatever the research Corrina came across from 30 to 66 or whatever is only further solidifying that into your routine. Something that doesn't just become, just a fad or just something that you did for a short period of time. So consistency is huge. And you know what? In this business, you don't have to do, I'm going to mute Marguerite because I hear my little buddy. Okay. I hear Mr. Landon. But what she said was my success and Kelly's success, Meg Wazinski's success, anybody's success, Marguerite's, anybody's success is coming because they're showing up every day. They're not doing anything crazy. They're not making huge sacrifices. They're maybe sacrificing some sleep. They're maybe saying no to an event here or there so that they can stay home and get some things done depending on what your goals are. But they aren't doing anything crazy, you guys. Instead of inviting 3 to 5 people, that they might be inviting 15 to 20 people. But that's it. They're still doing the same behaviors that we're doing, but they're doing it consistently and they're showing up every single day so that people know that they are there. And that's what's going to lead to your success. Kelly's making 6 figures, but she's also been in this business for 7 years. That didn't just happen. You know, she blew up in about a year to 18 months, but you know what she did for a year and 18 months? She busted her ass. Sorry, Landon. She busted her butt and she didn't go anywhere. She stayed at home and she busted her butt making systems and putting systems in place for her team and reaching out. And you know what she did? She made it non-negotiable to invite 10 people every single day. She didn't take any days off, and that's what she chose to do, and that's why she was able to grow her business so quickly in that year. So that's, if you think about that, that's 70 people. She invited 70 people a week. When you invite 70 people, and if we go by the rule of 10 to 20%, she was enrolling at least 7 coaches or having 7 challenge packs per week. Your business is going to grow if you have those kind of numbers, you guys. But you don't have to do that. You don't have to go crazy balls to the walls. Kelly didn't have a full-time job. Kelly lived with, had a financially stable home that didn't have to worry about a lot of the things that a lot of us worry about with paying our bills and having children. She doesn't have kids. And I'm not saying she didn't work her butt off, because she absolutely did. But some of us just don't have that commitment or that amount of time to be able to sacrifice. So what I'm saying is you don't have to do the crazy numbers to have success. If you are doing the 3 to 5 people at least 5 to 6 days a week and you're showing up consistently, you're going to grow and you are going to make your business happen. But you've got to remember to be consistent and to show up every single day. Yeah. So I love that you are challenging everybody to set 10 goals and small baby goals, because the baby goals, you have to celebrate when you have a victory. Celebrate when you didn't eat that cookie. Celebrate when you said no to ice cream or to pizza. You don't have to blow it up on Facebook if you don't want to and be like, hey, look at me, I said no to pizza. But be proud of yourself and let yourself be happy because you did that. Don't beat yourself up all the time. We are so quick to criticize ourselves if we did eat the pizza, but if we say no to it, we don't do anything, do we? You got to remind yourself that it's baby steps and change comes in time, and we're all human. We all slip up. We all fall into slumps from time to time. So celebrate, the good things, even as small as they are. Sharing your story on Facebook, if you haven't shared it yet, celebrate that. Celebrate allowing yourself to be vulnerable, because that's a scary thing. Most people are really quick to judge everybody else, but they don't talk about themselves or share what their struggles are and what they're doing with people. That takes balls, you guys. So celebrate that you're awesome enough to do that. So do you want to say,
I was just going to say, yeah, because posting my before and after picture from the reset was pretty ballsy. That was one of my more scary moments. I mean, I've posted some before and after pictures, but that was pretty raw and open for me to be standing there in my sports bra and shorts, because when I have had people, I say, yeah, I'm a health and fitness coach. And then I look at myself and I go, yeah, I'm a fitness coach. And then I doubt myself and then I go, no, wait a minute. But I am successful.
Mm-hmm.
I have been successful.
Absolutely.
And I treated myself to a pair of size 24 pants the other day.
Ooh, girl. That's awesome.
When I started, I was a 34.
Really?
Yeah, when I first started, yeah.
That's incredible. Good for you. I have chills.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That makes me so excited. And didn't you feel amazing after you did it though? Like it was scary to post it and it was scary to put yourself out there, but wasn't it like this like kind of an adrenaline rush?
Well, yeah, and I was shocked by all of the likes, and I mean, I think it ended up with like over 300. I don't know, some crazy number.
Oh my gosh!
Like, holy shit! Where did all those people come from? I mean, you know, you don't realize, and you know, the one comment that I got was actually from a coach from our team, but you don't realize that people are watching you. People are paying attention.
Yeah.
You know, there may be crickets in the background, but they really are watching you. And the more consistent you are, the more they see you. And I have definitely learned that in this, doing the ultimate reset and posting things and sharing, and that more people have commented or reached out on my post or said things to me than I've ever had just on a general, you know, post. So
that's awesome. That's awesome. And it's proof that they're always watching you guys. People are always watching. Whether you get 2 likes on a post or not, somebody saw that. And that struck a chord with somebody. They may not like it and they may not comment on it. But Corrina just got a message not that long ago, somebody saying that she inspired her, and it was a private message because the person didn't want to post on it. So I had a girl that I've invited into challenge groups a couple times, and I've kind of let it be. And she reached out to me today and is ready to get started. They're always watching, but they have to be ready just like you and I had to be ready on our own terms. So keep consistent, keep showing people that you're moving forward. You know, share your struggles, share your hurdles that you're hitting, and share your small successes. Share that little bit of celebration that you're proud of yourself. Hell, if the office has donuts and you don't eat them, share that. Be like, I'm stuck in an office where they have a box of donuts and I really want to go smash on donuts. Luckily for me, I don't like donuts, but I want to go smash on donuts, and I'm just not going to, or whatever. And or today, you know, like after the fact, after it happened and you didn't, like, share those little things, because those little milestones are worth celebrating, and it shows that you're human. It shows that in your mind you're like, no, I shouldn't, but I kind of want to, but no, I shouldn't. So who doesn't like donuts? This girl really doesn't. But peanut butter, I'll take me some peanut butter. So lots of valuable information, Corrina. I love the 5 ways to create habits, the 5 tips. And the way that you shared them, I don't know where you got them from, but you totally reminded me of Jen Sincero. Like the way that she talks in her book and the audio of her book. I'm like, did she take this straight from Jen's writing? Because just so and you were like, example, blah, blah, blah. And it was like perfect. So determining your goals, listing the reasons why you want that goal, identifying and likely obstacles or hurdles that you may come across, developing new behaviors, start taking action towards those goals, and then staying focused so that your actions will actually help you reach your goals rather than just going through the motions. I think that those are all very vital components for sure. So lots of good information. Thank you so much for hosting our call, and you did an amazing job. I think, were you more comfortable this time?
Yeah. I'm always afraid it's not going to take me long enough. You know, I was like, oh, how much do I need? How much time do I need to spend? But I just wanted to give good tidbits and not drone on. So
yeah. No, I found it very helpful, and I know that the other girls are too. Does anybody have any questions for Corrina before we wrap things up for the evening? Anything you can think of?
Anything. It doesn't even have to be about that.
I have a question. Will you come make all my food for me when we do the reset?
It's a lot of work. And I'm kind of on the picky side with certain things. So You may do better than I did because I ate a lot of the same things. So it got a little repetitious for me. It was getting rough towards the end because, but I don't like avocado, and I was scared to death. I was scared to death of miso soup. So, and that's a huge part of it. So, I was kind of like, oh my God, do I really got to eat that again? But it was worth it. It was, this week I've been a little off target, but I knew I was going to kind of have a little falter only because it was so strict for so long, but I still keep constantly making healthy choices. I may have a little something that I shouldn't have, but I'm leaning more towards the healthy choices than just going all in and saying, screw it. Because I don't want to lose the ground that I gained, but I knew that I would have that little period, the honeymoon state kind of, I guess I would call it, where you'd be like, oh. And I actually hurt myself because I don't advise eating dairy when you're not supposed to right away, because you're supposed to kind of wean yourself back in. And I made some healthy portobello mushroom pizzas and put some mozzarella cheese on them. Well, let me tell you, not a good plan. Yeah, it was not fun.
Not ready for all that.
Your body will tell you, don't do that.
Well, I can only imagine after doing something that strict. I know after doing the 21-day fix strict and really following the meal plan, if you go off a little bit, my stomach hates me. I feel miserable. So I can only imagine after being that, completely vegan and what your grain and everything free, you go all the way down to raw foods basically, and then throwing that back in the mix. I can only imagine how that would feel. But we are going to do it. It'll probably be late summer because we're going to finish up Beast, do the 3-day refresh, and then jump into Hammer and Chisel, which is 60 days. So we're probably looking at the end of September, beginning of October that we're going to do it. My husband's not excited about it, but he's going to do it.
People have asked me if I would do it again. I would say yes, but only if I had other people on board with me and my family. It's very, very hard to do it by yourself. Yeah. When your husband and your daughter are eating a big old slice of pizza, and there you are with your Asian vegetable stir fry, which is very tasty, but
it's a habit. It's the loop that your taste buds are telling you.
Yes. So if you had that support, and that's probably my biggest issue with even consistency is I don't have that family backing yet. They're there, but they're not there. So it's, but that's okay. I love them.
It'll come in time. The more you're consistent, the more any of us are consistent. When you have family members that aren't ready to jump on board or, fully supportive, in time, we have to be that rock sometimes and push forward when we really don't want to, or it seems to be kind of a hurdle, and it'll happen. Or you just beat them up.
I'll just move out. I'm threatened that.
I just tell PJ quit being a bitch.
You're on your own. Good luck.
I'm like, suck it up. But all right, girls. Well, that was wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing, Corrina, and agreeing to host our call. That was a lot of great information. I loved it. And if nobody else has any questions, then I will let you girls go for the evening. It's 10 after 9, so I'm going to go to bed because they're going to make me get up at 5 o'clock. All right, girls, great job the first 15 days of the month. Keep reaching out and adding to your list and making new connections with people, reaching out to the people that are commenting and liking on your posts and just starting conversations with them and inviting them into challenge groups. If you have not yet started your own challenge group, I have one starting on the 20th. Mine will always start the first Monday and the third Monday of every month. So if you need some help getting started and getting into a group, you're welcome to join me for the first 1 or 2, and then I will ask that you spread your wings and fly and have your own groups. But really having the group to keep yourself accountable, and it also gives you something to invite people to create that consistency in inviting, because if we don't have a group going, we don't have anything to invite them to either. So keep building those relationships, you guys. Keep impacting lives one at a time, and let's make our mark on the world and inspire people to be healthier and happier and just really enjoy and embrace life. Okay? All right. I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I'll talk to you soon, guys.
Bye. Thanks, guys.